Peace and blessings, family. This is Ubria, and I'm here to do a reading for y'all. So I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, and then I'm also using um, a little mini Rider-Waite. I'm showing you because you won't be able to see the cards because of the way the camera is set up. But yeah. All right. So I feel I haven't done a reading in a while, but I feel very called to do this one. It's almost like whoever this reading is for called me and said, hey, can you do a reading? So if there is someone who has just been kind of thinking, oh, I wonder if that girl Bria still does readings, or, yes, I do when I feel called. So thank you for thinking of me because you definitely called me. So let's see. I'm going to tap into your energy a little bit. I'm going to see how you're feeling and what you're dealing with and what you need this reading for. Okay. We have move. Okay. So this is a lot. I'm getting a lot from this. In the traditional deck, this card is the Chariot. So you could literally be moving. First of all, you could be a Cancer. So your birthday could be coming up, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you have a Cancer on your mind, or you could have Cancer and you could have that on your mind, or someone close to you could have Cancer and that could be on your mind, or you could just also, there's something that you are thinking about or feeling that you kind of feel like is a Cancer, like something could be eating away at you, something could be bothering you. You could want to move away from people, places, and things that are bothering you or that eat away at you. You could really have an affinity for the number 7. I'm sorry if I sound stuffed up. I am incredibly stuffed up. I'm just gonna tap my nose while I talk. Y'all don't mind. Okay. Let's see what else. This heart is speaking to me too. So this could be you dealing with another person and you want to deal with them tenderly, but you could want to move on from a person, place, or thing, but you don't want to hurt anyone. And I feel like it's more than one person involved. And maybe that's something that you need to know, is that you're not alone in this. You don't have to deal with something alone. You can feel like if someone is moving on from you, like, oh, now I'm going to be alone. But I feel like you don't have to deal with something alone. If this is moving on from a job or a career, I feel like there's a really good transition team in place to help you both move from the situation that you're leaving and also transition to the situation that you're going into. I'm getting a very strong birthing energy from this. You could feel like you're being birthed from one reality to the next, or you could feel like you are laboring with someone to help them transition from one reality to the next. Again, that is given like death doula energy. But yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm gonna clarify that actually. What is the Watcher got going on? We have the Temperance card. So again, so you could be a Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius moon, sun, moon, or rising. Temperance means temperance also has to do with movement, flying. You could be traveling. We have the Devil. Oh damn. Those cards go right together. The Temperance and the Devil. That's 14 and 15. So you could have teenagers with the Page of Wands under here. They could be 14 and 15, You could just be feeling like maybe your kids are growing up and it's hard to let them go. But there's some sort of like travel date, I feel like, that is set in stone. Something's firm here with the Temperance and the Devil. This could be something that you don't really want to do. This could be something that you're doing for a child, but you don't necessarily want to do it. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, but you're going to work at something. This could be something that so Eight of Pentacles is and then we have Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's something that you've gotten very, very good at. this could be like working out. This could be like very strong discipline. This could be meditation that you do daily. There's some sort of practice that you've been working on, that you've been doing, that is moving your life in a positive direction. So you could feel a little bit like you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. Like, it's like you've been like you've been doing something very consistently, and maybe you've been feeling like you got so into the routine of doing it that you forgot that you were actually doing something, that it was like a means to an end. There's some sort of thing that you've been doing that is kind of like it's become its own reason. You know what I mean? It's like the journey is the destination or some shit. Like, I feel like you've been very consistent about something, and you kind of forgot that there was an end goal here. And so something is like hitting. It's like it feels sudden, but this is something. I'm sorry, y'all. It feels sudden, but this is something that you've been working towards for a long time, and I feel like nothing can stop you. The same way I'm sitting up here on camera tapping my nose because I feel like somebody called me and I'm gonna do this message, whether I'm stuffy or not. It's that kind of thing. And I'm sensing that you've had that kind of discipline like throughout, whatever this is, to where it didn't matter if you were sick or what they say, blind, crippled, crazy. It didn't matter if you felt like it or not. There was something that you were very focused on, and you said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this done. And you did it, and now it can be kind of surprising to you to know that that work is actually about to pay off. So I'm getting that you could be like a little bit in shock. Like, you have opened a way for yourself. You have permission to do something. You've proven yourself. You've shown that you're capable and you're able to do something. This could be a promotion. It's like you work really hard for something, and now they're gonna be like, okay, well, yeah, we want to promote you. We want to put you on. We want to show you off. We're proud of you. We like what you're doing. All those things, and it's almost like somebody's gonna have to pinch you or like pull you forward into this next phase, because you could. I'm also getting at this point, it's like the only thing holding you back is you. Like, you have permission to move forward. Period. But you could just, with this devil card here, you could just so this is also a little bit of temptation, right? You could have gotten to the point where you feel very stable and you don't let anything move you. And there are certain things that you don't deal with, certain practices that you don't engage in, certain habits that you really worked to break through because you saw them in yourself. You saw what you needed to stop doing, or you saw what you needed to do more of, and you made this commitment to do these things. And so, I'm getting that like Jesus on the mountaintop energy, where he was like, where the devil was just offering him things because Jesus had been fasting all those days. He was very disciplined. His mind was very strong. It's something like that, to where I feel like somebody wants to test your gangster. They want to test your discipline and see if you really are who you say you are. And I'm seeing that you are, but you could be kind of in disbelief, like, damn, I can't believe I'm at this point in my life where people want to test me, because I'm getting like intimidating. It's like, I can't believe I intimidate people. Like, damn, I worked really hard to do this. So it's almost like if people test you, you take it as a compliment, you know? It's like those movies where people shoot the robot or shoot the zombie or whatever, and the zombie's like, and it's like picking the bullets out of itself. It's just like, that shit didn't hurt me. I don't care. Yeah, so somebody could be trying to poke at you, trying to move you, trying to get you off your throne, trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Provoke you, and you're not going. All right. So let's see what's the situation. So that's where you're at internally. Very strong, very stable, very disciplined, very grounded. A little shocked and surprised that you've become this person, this version of yourself. But what situation are you in? What's going on? Why you call me? Why you call me? What's going on? Oh, we have heal. This is a star card in the traditional deck. But you see how these chains are being broken? So either you want some chains to be broken, or some chains are being broken. Balance at the bottom of the deck. This is also Temperance. Both of these cards is Temperance. See, they have the 14, 14, 14. That energy keeps coming up. You could definitely be a Sagittarius and be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have 14, and then this card is 17. There could be something that's significant that happened to you at those ages, 7, 14, 17, 7, 8, 14, 15, 17. So it could be something about those ages. It could also be something that you haven't done in ages. You could be like, damn, I haven't done this in ages. I haven't felt this way in ages. Something about your feet, not being able to see your feet. You feel like you're flying. You feel like you're floating. You could be getting high. You could be like, I haven't smoked weed since I was 14, 15, 17. Something like that. Something about your heart healing. Something about your... Oh, forgiveness. 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 Duh. Forgiveness. Something here about forgiveness. Forgiving. Forgive me. Somebody could be asking you for forgiveness. Somebody could be pressuring you to forgive them. Yeah, somebody could have done something to you and you worked really hard to get over it in yourself, but maybe that doesn't necessarily translate to if you want to forgive this person. So this could be something you're struggling with. Like, just because I've healed from what this person did, does that mean I forgive them? You could be feeling like you're starting to understand in a very visceral way that forgiveness is for you. That you could also just be coming to this realization that you're not angry anymore, you're not upset anymore. Whatever it was that you felt like you had to get over, it's literally not under you anymore. Like you know these things maybe happened in your past, like you know that mentally, but physically, emotionally, you literally don't feel it anymore. You don't feel upset anymore. And so people in your energy could be feeling that, and they could be wondering, like, is it time to be cool again? Is it time to try to get back in your life? So this could be something that you're trying to figure out. It's just like, just because I'm okay, does that mean I have to be okay with this person? I feel like that's your question. We have the Fool card, right? Does this make me a fool if I forget everything that we dealt with? Does it make me a fool if I, it's like somebody who is alcoholic, ruins their life, goes to Alcoholics Anonymous, works the 12 steps, prays, completely loses the taste for alcohol, completely. To the point that they forget that they were ever addicted to alcohol. And then somebody's like, well, since you're not addicted to it, have a drink, right? And it's like, do I? Do I? You don't. The answer is you don't. King of Swords. So I'm seeing that you kind of have to, with the Fool and the King of Swords, this is like making a decision to forgive and forget. Or this could be making the decision to forgive but never forget. Strength card, but it really came out reversed. Because there's something about this person, place, or thing that is your weakness. There is a weakness here. Like in the example I gave with alcoholism, Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there's something that it humbled you, right? You had to move away from it. You could have had to move away from home, a marriage, because we got a storyline coming out. We got the King of Cups, Three of Cups. You could have been in a situation where somebody was like, not telling you that they love you, like holding back their emotion for you, not being sweet with you, but like guilting you if you try to move away from them, but then using your love and attention towards them to, like, how a person will like absorb your love and care and attention, and it builds them up, and then they just give that attention to somebody else. It's like you prepping somebody for a whole nother relationship, right? It's that type of energy. You could have felt this in your home, like somebody doesn't really love you, they don't really respect you, they don't really care about you, they're using your energy to fuel their own energy force, like a kind of like an energy vampire, just like sucking you dry. And I feel like you could see this. There was a time where you couldn't see it, and then there was a time where you could see it. And when you saw it, it was a struggle for you, but you got out of there, right? And so now you could be in a whole new space. You're healing. You've healed. And so you could be just wondering if healing includes letting back in the same people that broke you. I don't think that's what healing is, me personally. But we're not at the advice portion, and so that's not my business. But the cards that I'm seeing here, I'm just seeing that could be the question that you're struggling with. And I do want to emphasize, like, you're not wrong. Something is your weakness. But at the same time, you could wonder, like, if I say that something is my weakness, does that mean that I'm saying that I'm weak? Because you could have spent a whole lot of time trying to erase any weakness. You can still be working through that and not seeing yourself as weak and seeing yourself as capable and seeing yourself as strong and speaking life into yourself about your new identity. And so it's like, but if I acknowledge that these things, yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to be nosy, but I'm about to tap into this other person's energy really quick. Who is the other person in the situation? Like, who can you show me them? What's the other energy in this situation? Who is the person dealing with? Who are you dealing with? What's the other energy in this situation? Okay, we have 4. I'm saying number. Let me just get through the numbers real quick. This card is a 4. This card is a 21. The difference between 21 and 4 is 17. Again, it's that energy, that 17. This could be 17 years that you've seen somebody. 17 years, something could have happened at 17. So you could be around 34. The 17th could also be significant. Something could have happened on also we have 4/21. That was April 21st. Also 7/17, so we have July 17th. So that could be your birthday. That could be the birthday of the person you're dealing with. Or April 21st. So what is that? That's like the cusp between Aries and Taurus. We don't have any Taurus energy out here though. Anyway. The person that you're dealing with, I feel like they're not around you, but they think about you constantly. But this Just Breathe card is really the 4 of Swords in the traditional tarot. So this is somebody who feels like they're connected to you in some sort of spiritual way or some sort of dream realm. This 21, this is the World card. But it's like getting home. Home is where the heart is, because this heart has roots in it. And home is also a very heavy Cancerian energy. So this could be a mother figure, a mother energy, or just somebody that you grew up with or that you knew in childhood. You know, we got those ages, 7, 8, 14, 15, 17, 17 years apart, 17 years ago. I'm getting that somebody really misses you, and I think I've thought about you every day. It's like you're the core or you're the center of someone's world. I feel like someone's kind of lost without you. This is a lot that I'm saying right now. But yeah, this is the message that I'm getting. It could be that person actually that wanted the reading. Like somebody could have this message for you and they want you to know that they love you and they miss you. This could be from, beyond. This could be a spiritual connection. This could be your own spirituality that, like maybe you have spirit guides in the spirit that miss you. You have work that you do, you know what I mean? Like spiritual work. Maybe you haven't been doing that lately because maybe you've been focused on like routine and traveling and like, very earthly details. You could have a spiritual practice or life that really misses you, that wants to get in contact with you. Again, we have the energy of 3 because we have the King of Pentacles came out with the 2 of Pentacles. This could be somebody that has something for you and doesn't know how to give it to you. I just saw the Ace of Wands. They want to give you something, all right? They want to give you something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. This could be somebody that just misses you. Hasn't seen you in a while. They thought about you, or they do think about you. Then we have the 8 of Swords. with the Three of Swords. This could be you not knowing or understanding how much something hurts someone, something that maybe you said, or this could be somebody who wants, again, this emitter energy is coming through very strong. This is somebody who could have spied on you and you didn't know it, talked shit on you and you didn't know it. Maybe you felt it. They could have just really thought poorly of you. And this could be somebody who feels very bad about it. This could be somebody who spoke negatively over you with this Three of Swords, and they feel like they have caused you some pain, even if you don't necessarily know that they have caused you this pain. They feel like they have. So this could be an apology. I feel like somebody maybe wants to apologize to you, wants to let you know that they understand that what they did hurt you. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Lots of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles is out here. So this could be somebody who owes you money or who wish they had given you money, wish they had invested in you instead of treat you like a problem. There's some sort of problem that was maybe in childhood, because you have the Six of Cups here. Something about knowing that somebody had a rough childhood, or knowing that somebody needed something, or knowing that somebody and their kids needed something and something was not given, and somebody definitely had it to give and they didn't give it. And this could be something that somebody wants to apologize for. They could feel like, damn, I really should have helped you and I did it, and I should have, and I'm sorry. The Knight of Cups coming out. This is definitely an apology. So yeah, somebody's sorry. Somebody feels really bad. Somebody feels really guilty about here. Somebody feels really guilty about what they've done out here. And you could have moved completely on with this Chariot card. You could be in your life, working your job, doing your stuff, you know, engaged in spiritual pursuits, engaged in material pursuits. You could have really been able to like strike a certain sort of balance in your life to where nothing moves you. You're very stable. You know, the worst is behind you kind of energy. The best is yet to come. There's like a dawning of a new day. There's like this optimism that I'm feeling. And there's someone in your life who maybe because you're doing so well, you're not upset with anybody anymore. You don't hold any grudges. You don't hold any ill will. But your boundaries are very strong. So you're like, okay, I'm not mad at anybody, but I also don't want to deal with these people anymore, these people, places, and things anymore. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm past it. And so there's someone here who I feel like they're proud of you. They're proud of the progress that you've made. They're proud that you are in a space and in a position to where you're able to do so well and leave the past behind you. But I do feel like they are a lot bit sad that they are the past that you have to leave behind. They're sad because I feel like they can see something about your growth. It reflects your pain. Someone sees how much you were hurting or that you were hurt based on the amount of growth that you are now displaying. So it's like only in your, do you know what I mean? It's like how they say, like, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I feel like when someone sees how strong you are, they realize how much whatever they did almost killed you. I feel like someone didn't know. There's something that someone didn't know. They thought that maybe something was harmless, or that you would grow out of it, or like that you would get over it. And this could be something that you've like literally just recently gotten over. So somebody is like, oh my God, I had no idea that this affected you like this badly for this long. And stuff like that. But yeah. So let's see if there's a solution or a resolution for the cards. What is the solution or the resolution? 24 minutes. 24 minutes. All right. What's the solution or resolution? Heart chakra. Wow. Wow. What's in your heart? I feel like you are a very heart-led person. I'm sorry for laughing, but because this card here, when I was talking about like the Chariot and Cancer energy and stuff, you see how this heart chakra card is all green? This green is already there underneath it. And there's a heart right here. So I feel like you are extremely stable in your heart space. You are following your heart. And I think somebody is surprised to see that you following your heart did not lead you back to them. did not lead you back to these situations, back to these people, places, and things. But I feel like this reading is telling you to follow your heart. Somebody was not good for your heart. Something was not good for your heart. Look, Six of Wands, Leo energy again. You can have your Jupiter in Leo, or you could just you could experience lots of luck when you focus on yourself and your light and what makes you happy and what makes you feel good and what, again, Leo is very strong heart-led energy. There's something about your heart. Follow your heart. Your heart knows what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. Sun card. This is you are moving towards a very beautiful energy. And it's something new. And it's something that's supposed to be like reborn in you. And I feel like this King of Cups, whoever this is, all they can do is just sit back and watch, because they weren't. All this shit that I talked about is coming out now. Look at this. You look at, first of all, look, y'all. Look at this beautiful energy that you have. Six of Wands to the Sun card. You are going to claim your beautiful future. And there's nothing that can stop you, because you earned it, because you've become it. You are that, right? You are heading into that because you are that. Now, when I go to the bottom of the deck, which tells you, you know, the backstory, we got this King of Cups that I've been talking about, the one that had you on the merry-go-round, using your energy to build up their ego, not telling you how they feel about you, all of that, but still very immaturely, not communicating, but still very immaturely with this Page of Swords, spying on you, gossiping about you, talking about you negatively behind your back. If you was broke, they talked about your ass being broke. With the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, not only did they talk about it, but they saw it. They saw it. They understood it. And it's like somebody judged you for what you didn't have. Someone judged you for being in your lack season, for being in your season of need. And they did not help you. They judged you, okay? Not only did they judge you, but they had it with the Seven of Pentacles. But maybe somebody, I feel like someone, I'm just going to be straight up, somebody thought you were lazy as fuck. Right? Somebody really called you lazy. They said, if you were sitting out and you were like working through deep emotional pain, and that's what you were doing, right? You felt dejected. You felt disappointed. You felt rejected, hurt. You did not want to take this half-ass love no more with this Three of Cups. So you rejected this person and all their money. And somebody could feel like they wanted you to humble yourself. They wanted you to hate yourself. If you hate yourself, what the fuck is the point of money? You know what I mean? Somebody really wanted to, like, when you are, what did they say? Kick you when you're down. When you was already at your lowest, somebody wanted you to feel even lower about yourself. And when you did it, they talked about you some more with this Five of Swords. But here you are with this Queen of Swords, right? And I feel like first of all, somebody could have checked this person. And that could be part of what this resurgence of guilt is going on with this person. Because I feel like somebody checked this person. It was like, first of all, have you even seen this person lately? Like, do you, like, because your information is outdated. Somebody, and this is also someone who, like, didn't, like, they wanted for you to appear the way that they saw you. So any news that you had healed, that you got better, they didn't want to hear it. So this could be like a lot of good news about you coming into somebody at one time to where they're overwhelmed. And it's kind of like, wow, if you've been able to do this, right? If you've been able to transform, if you've been able to have discipline and move on and like live your life and have this beautiful future, then that means that you always had those qualities inside of you. So that means I was wrong about you. That means you weren't lazy. You weren't stupid. You weren't like all these things that someone could have thought about you or marginalized you or disrespected you, not appreciated you, all these things. They're seeing now that if you had all these qualities in you to be great and you couldn't be great, and it was when this person was beating you down and talking about you negatively and hurting your feelings, this is like it dawns on them that they were the thing holding you back, if that makes any sense. Because now that they are removed, now that the things that they used to say and do, you put yourself in a situation to where they couldn't reach you, they couldn't touch you, they couldn't hurt you, and then you're able to flourish and bloom into your full potential, this person is 100% realizing that they were the problem. That's what this reading is. Yes. So if you call me because you're confused and you're like, somebody's presented themselves as sorry and saying that they love me and they care about me and they want to be back in my energy, and you're wondering like, am I the problem if I don't forgive them? No, fuck that. They're the problem. They were the problem. They still the problem. This person is the problem, not you. And yeah. So yeah. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong for not forgiving. You're not wrong for moving on. All you have to do is keep doing what you've been doing, which is putting one foot in front of the other. Your only job is to not turn around on your path. And I feel like you've been doing that for so long that you are shocked that you're actually getting somewhere. So from this point forward, you only want to deal with the people, places, and things that are in your path directly, that are directly aligned with you. And so these are the things that you would face, that you would go forward. Anything in your motherfucking energy that's asking you to turn back and forgive and accept and all these bullshit words that equal I was wrong and you was right. Well, you can say, motherfucker, I knew that, but you don't have to turn around and invite anyone in your energy to prove that point. Don't turn around. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep going forward. So yeah, you called me. I answered. Thank you for listening. Talk to you next time. Peace.